So Wikileaks founder Julian Assange was interviewed on Fox News by Sean Hannity, and he used very basic semantic games, which led to widespread headlines that Assange confirms Russia didn't hack the American election. Now, I'm going to play a clip for you here. And before we even get to the clip, notice how Hannity is in super friendly mode with Assange. Hannity has, like many hosts, I mean, I do this as well, Hannity has one noticeable demeanor for friendly guests and another noticeable demeanor for hostile guests. I don't think that this is a rare thing. And even though Assange was not a guy that the American right wing liked for a very long time, all of a sudden, now that he's out there saying Russia didn't hack the election, which helped Trump win, he's buddy-buddy with people like Sean Hannity. Let's take a look at the clip. And what I want you to focus on is the specific language used here by Julian Assange for his denial that Russia hacked the American election.
Cyber criminals with the political agenda of influencing the election. And obviously they're talking not just about the John Podesta emails, the DNC emails, but in other ways. I've asked you before, I'll ask you again today. Did Russia give you this information or anybody associated with Russia?
Our source is not a state party. So the answer for our interactions is no.
Did anybody else notice what I noticed? Our source is not a state party. The answer for, here we go now, our interactions is no. All that Julian Assange has asserted here, Pat, is that the people WikiLeaks was directly in contact with were not official representatives of the Russian government. This denies nothing.
Yeah, and just in terms of how Sean Hannity is treating him, 6 years ago, he accused Assange of waging war against the United States, for putting American lives in jeopardy. So it just goes to the idea that Hannity is willing to agree with whoever is in charge of the Republican establishment. And at this time, it's Donald Trump.
Well, we know that Hannity has an interest in disconnecting Russia from the hacking that led to a favorable, or well, I would say a favorable situation for Trump because it was bad for Hillary Clinton. Hannity doesn't want Trump's presidency to be delegitimized, as it would be if we were to confirm beyond a reasonable doubt that Russia was involved in the hacking. But this is a semantic game. This is a game based on the specific words that Julian Assange is saying. And this statement from Assange, and I believe him, we don't even need to say he's lying. Let's say it's true. The source for WikiLeaks was not a member of a Russian state party. And we can say that that's absolutely true. That tells us nothing about whether Russia was at the root of the hacking, and it tells us nothing about whether Russia influenced the election, as the FBI and CIA say that Russia did do. Even Sarah Palin yesterday apologized to Julian Assange for condemning him in the past. Everything is backwards now. Russia's not bad. Republicans like Julian Assange. We're living in bizarro world where up is down, down is up. You say hello when you leave and goodbye when you arrive. Seinfeld fans will recognize that. I don't think Assange is good or bad. I think that sort of manichaeistic black and white thinking is not what's right here. I think he has his own agenda.
Yeah, and I think these Fox News hosts aren't really standing on principle. And if they are, their principle is just to back whoever's in power.
Particularly if that's a Republican.
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt about that. So bogus interview. Watch the entire thing if you can stomach it. I guess I could. I ended up ducking out a few minutes before the end. Thanks for watching this video. Before you watch the next one, remember, we're raising money to expand the David Pakman Show Big League, as well as expand progressive activism. Go to davidpakman.com/donate. Donations of any size are much appreciated.